Walker. You guys also know me as Dee Dee Walker. And we have actually changed the name of the show. So the show is now called the Donna D Walker Podcast.
Hi.
So you guys are probably wondering why I have these two on the show. Of course, you know this gentleman over here. He's been on the show for a couple of times too, and he's done some amazing stuff. But he's also brought this young lady that's down here underneath me, or however you guys are seeing it. And they have a project that's coming out on Peacock. Am I saying this correct?
Right.
Oh my goodness, Peacock. I love Peacock. So the name of the project is called the Ave. It's a series, okay? And from what I've been told behind the scenes, it's kind of gangsterous. So I'm gonna let you guys talk about it a little bit. But before we do, even though I introduced them, I'm gonna let them kind of introduce themselves again. And we'll start with our newcomer. Go ahead.
I am an award-winning author, 14 books, like you stated before, 3 bestsellers. I am an artist. I am a songwriter and entertainer myself, and a business owner. I do holistic medicine and body contouring. I have 2 shops and one in the works in the Grove in LA. So I do. And now I am in the film industry, that is, doing a television series. I've done things. A lot of people saw me as a Toys R Us kids. I did Love's Babies diapers. I was on Street, but now I'm doing this. Yeah. So,
Mr. Feller, Mr. Feller.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Steven Stix Josey. An award-winning filmmaker, author, producer, director, actor. I've been doing what I do for a long time. You know what I mean? Since the 90s. So it's been a long time, and I'm just thankful for that journey that I'm on. I've had an opportunity now to come full circle and circle around with a dear friend of mine, Fari X. Actually, working on a TV series, like she said, called The Ave, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing.
Amazing, amazing. And I again thank you guys for coming on the show. Listen, let's get right into this, right? So this movie, like I said, is a little gangsterous, and these two will explain why. Um, and of course, it's coming out to Peacock. Could you guys tell me to start with who stars in it, other than you two?
I'll let Fari talk a little bit about that.
Fari.
so, other than us, we have a couple of up and coming actors and actresses that we are helping, to be seen in helping to get recognized in the industry. So we currently have not casted any majors just yet, but we are speaking to them. Right now, we're just working with people in the city of Boston, and doing our best to get them the recognition that they deserve as well, the talent here. So that's what we're working with right now. So we are actually the biggest names right now that's on set, but we're not,
That's
we're
amazing.
definitely not, looking down on anyone that doesn't have the amount of accolades as us. Our goal is actually to help them reach that
Reach.
point, to get those type of accolades, etc. So that's what we're doing right now.
Right, and as well as, there's a lot of actors and actresses that we know. I've worked with a lot, that's been in my films before, and they're accent. I'm like, just hold up. They're like, Stix, what's up? I'm like, hold up, Fari, and I got you. Let us just, our goal is to put Boston on the map and bring these up and coming people that people have never seen or heard of before, and let
Right.
them get an opportunity to work with seasoned veterans like ourselves, and that's what it's all about. We're gonna bring the faces that people know in their different episodes. So each episode will ask, but the first episode is going to be us. Get a chance to get to know us. And then after that, get to know the new people that we have. Episode 2, we'll bring a couple of names, and we'll probably do like a couple of faces each episode, because it's 10 episodes a season. So every season
Right.
people will see, different people will guest star and come on the show. And some of them may even have recurring roles as well.
We
Wow.
we also, like he said, he knows some people that are already, known actors. And just to add in there are people actually from BMF that want to be a part of our series. So but that's probably in episode 2 or 3. We can't really give all that information right now, but have
Right.
some other names that are known and have been seen. People have been seen that do want a part of this project.
Wow, wow. Well, I'm excited that y'all came on the show. And you spill a little tea with me, okay? Although I'm drinking coffee.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
well, I got
power,
you. I got the
power.
tea right here. I got you. I'm gonna drink the tea
You
for
got
you.
some tea? You got a little something, something in it?
This on something for you. I got some ginger in it for you.
Some ginger. Oh, you
Lemon.
boring.
Nah, I don't do nothing else. I'm a straight shooter. No anything. Just
That's
tea,
amazing.
tea and water. We get some water. That's it.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit what it is about? That.
Go on.
You want me to talk about it? Well,
Go
the
ahead.
app is actually a show that singers upon. It's about Stix Ali and his family and a crime boss in both the Italian world and the black mob. Being half Italian myself in real life, that's what gives that flavor right there. And my wife in the show, she's actually an ex-madam turned Christian, turned minister. But I'm 5% and my daughter's 5%, but she's also a boss, and she takes on the characteristics of both of us. You know what I mean? She takes that on, but she becomes somebody who's going to take over every city around, every ab around every city around the world.
Wow.
And she's going to become the first made woman. And because of my Italian roots is allowing her to become a made woman. So you're going to see a lot of different things. It's going to hinge
Right.
upon just different things that go on in business, period. Never mind just a block, And if you want to add anything to that, Fari?
You said it all. You
Okay,
definitely did.
okay, okay.
Well, you kind of touched on it a little bit. I was going to ask you kind of like what made you come up with it, because you did say that you're part Italian. And so I'm sure you kind of dug into it a little bit from there and everything. But what made you think about that whole concept in the first place?
I mean, it's like I'm always a straight shooter. It was presented to me by someone about doing another type of show or whatever, and I'm like, no, because I was gonna do Angels Around Me first as a TV shows, and because I have the book out, the movie out, then I said, nah, the person that presented what they want, I said, nah, I said I can't go with that. I said, you know what? I do have an idea. How about the Ave? Because there's an Ave in every city around the world. But before I do that, let Fari tell you how it came about with her.
Oh yeah, so he reached out to me. Um, he had already reached out to me to work on Angels Around Me. And I was very, very busy at that time, extremely busy. And then one day he contacted me and he told me about the project, which he was like, I wanted to be called the Av, whatever. There was another person that was a part of it. And I was like, yeah, the Av, that's definitely the name. That's what it should be. And then from there, we was on it and then we just started writing. So like he was saying, he incorporated his actual life as being an Italian and Black man. And when I started writing as a 5%er. So we kind of just mixed the two together, and just combined it. And it became this this crime mafia family, and it's just amazing. The whole script is amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh,
I mean, we touch on everything. We touch on
I like that. I like the. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yes.
Yeah, I was saying that I like that. I like the fact that you're touching on the 5%er. I'm going to ask you to explain that for the audience who do not know who 5% is. We know what mafia is, but we're not too sure. Well, some people do and some people don't. If you can explain a little bit about that.
Yeah, so 5%ers, we are the 5% of the world who know the truth and are not scared to speak the truth and educate the truth to the 85ers. The 85ers are the 85% of the earth, the people who are deaf, blind, and dumb, who are just fed any and everything and they believe any and everything that they are fed. And then the other 10% are the preachers, the pastors, the doctors, the lawyers, etc., that know the truth and are not spreading the truth because they're gaining from keeping that truth, you know? So That's basically what it is. So they call it the poor righteous teachers. I don't want to put poor on my name. We're just the righteous teachers. And we teach those who don't know.
Mm,
That's what we are.
love it. Well, you explained it perfectly. I love it.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. So you know what? I do have to get into you guys personally a little bit. You did touch on it for a little bit. You was talking about how you don't talk books, that you're a rapper, that you're a singer. Did you kind of enlighten us a little bit more about that? Let's start with the books. Because you know, you're already writing this movie and you've got like 14 books out there. 3 are bestsellers, award-winning author. That's amazing. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
So, okay, I do write books, like you said, but I write different types of books. I write autobiographies, nonfiction and fictional books. My fictional books are more so realistic fiction. That's the genre I've been trying to create in the literacy world, is realistic fiction, where it actually has a lot to do with someone's life, but it's turned into fiction, to fiction.
Mm,
So I write a lot of realistic fiction books, and those are the books that have actually been my bestsellers. One was my memoir. The other 2 were my realistic fiction books. So that's what I write about, and a lot of it has to do with my life growing up, and everything I've been through, and I just create like amazing stories out of it.
mhm,
And a lot of people can relate to the things that I write. So my book's been picked up in several different type of penitentiaries and schools,
mhm,
libraries, bookstores, and everything. And that's how I got the recognition and got awarded for the things that my books, my
mhm,
titles. So
mhm.
I love writing. I wrote my first story at like 7 years old, I believe I was, and it was put in the Boston Globe, and it was a mini story. I just been writing for a long time, just
Wow, that's amazing.
write poetry. So
Wow, wow.
yeah.
And then on top of that, you're also a rapper and singer, and actually one of your songs is not only on YouTube, but it's also in the movie, The Ave itself.
Yes, yes,
Wow.
yes. That particular song the song was released a year ago. I wasn't able to do the visual for it because I had some things going on in my life. So I waited until I was mentally ready to promote and market my record, and I relaunched it again this year. By
Mhm,
that time I ran into Steven, and I brought Steven onto my project, and he helped co-direct the video, and we just made at the last minute too. It was a total different, we had something totally different set up for the video, and everything had to change at the last minute, and that's what we did, and the video came out great. It's a great video, got I think almost 4,000 views now, and it's been out for about a week, so it's doing pretty good. Haven't been able to
4,000 a
promote it like
week?
that.
That's that's dang
It's
good.
it got I don't know. I've normally gotten a lot of more views than on some of my other songs, but I haven't
Mhm.
been able to promote it. I've been really focused on the Ave, so but it's doing good. It's doing good.
Well, the good thing about it is that it's already got 4,000 views. Once the app come out, honey,
Oh yeah, forget about it. And
check mark.
she gave me an opportunity to play her dad in the video as well too. So that's a
Ooh,
awesome.
nice,
A lot of ties
nice, nice.
to the TV series, So it's
Mhm.
exciting.
Man, I love it. And like I was going to talk to you before, um, so as for you, you've been on the show a couple of times. If you guys would like to see those interviews, they are listed below in the descriptions. You can go ahead and click on it and you can see the full interview. But I just wanted to say thank you for coming back on again. And you've mentioned a little bit, just for those who are just now watching this right now, that you've dabbled in music for years now. So what is your type of music that you play? And is any of your music going to be in the Av as well?
Well, I'll answer that last question first.
Okay.
Absolutely, absolutely, my music will be in there as well. So
You
and
know
then
that's right.
so and I'll be doing some composing and things like that. Doing what I do. But I started out, I was with Prodigy of Mobb Deep actually discovered me. I was with Brian McKnight and I was with Tate George, an NBA player. and discovered me at Sony. And from there, I got a 5-year deal, and I was able to produce everybody from John Legend, his first album. I did the interludes on that. I was the last producer to work on his album decades ago. And before the world even knew who John Stevens is, they call him, his name is John Legend for the world. But I've done bars and hooks, Remy Ma, you know, In Vogue, I mean, Twice Style, Made Men, LOG. I mean, the list is ridiculous. I mean, I've been on about 60 albums, you know, and I play multiple instruments. You know, I get the name Stix from being a drummer. I play piano, I play bass, I play guitar, I play percussions. So I play several instruments, and everything I've ever produced on or whatever, I've done the music from scratch. You know, I'm not a sampler, so you know, it's an amazing thing. The music is what got me to where I'm at. I mean, I met a gentleman named Michael Winslow who was in Police Academy, and he loved Shaheem from Wu-Tang. So as a result of that, he brought me on the road with him, and I traveled the world with him for a few years, and I ended up getting my first television show, a movie with him. I was in a movie with him and David Faustino. That's what gave me the bug. From there, I went to film school, but I never stopped doing music, and I do music to this day still.
Wow. With all this energy between just the both of you guys, and I'm sure your cast is phenomenal. I cannot wait to actually see this. So again, I know I mentioned this on Peacock, but go ahead, tell the folks, when's it coming out and all that good stuff.
Well, it's gonna come out this summer, so just look out for the summer. The first episodes will start streaming out there in the summertime. So, you know, we're just getting ready now. Right now we're in the process of just filming the episodes, and once it's out there, it's out there. You know, we hope
Right.
that enjoys it. They embrace it, you know.
Oh my God. Listen, I'm so excited. I can't wait to watch it. I love any kind of gangsterish show, and I love when our people get up in the air and we become bosses and stuff. So I'm looking forward to getting into you guys' character and all that other good stuff. And I'm hoping that I can bring you guys back on once it's running and going, and we could talk a little bit more about your character. But right now, guys, we're getting ready to go. I want to say thank you so much for coming on the show. Both of you guys are beautiful. All of their information is listed below. Go ahead and click on it. You guys, please come back. You guys have been listening to the Donna D Walker Podcast.